Sue Ortiz here again. I got a little bit of time, and it's been a while since I've done some videos, so why not? I gotta do a little bit of explaining to do. Another Mandela effect. The Arnaz, he spelled his name different now. And supposedly he never said, Lucy, you have some explaining to do. You can't find that no more. Another Mandela effect, by the way. So back in the day, back in my early youth, I think I was like 16 years old, I had a heavy metal band. We were 3 girls, and the bass player was my best friend, my putty, well, anyway, when you saw one, you saw the other. She never played a bass or nothing, and I found a drummer. This drummer was insane. She was 13 years old. This broad could beat the shit out of the drums. I said, dude, you got to go get a bass. I'm going to teach you, don't worry. We're going to jam. You find a drummer like this, forget about it. And this was in the 80s. This was before Wi-Fi and bullshit, and thank God. Because if they had videos of the shit that we used to do. And not weird, nasty shit. We had fun, man. We just were. Remember Bam Margera? He had nothing on us and our little crew. We had a practice place in what used to be Plainfield, Illinois, and then they decided it was Naperville. And then they stole all the farmers' land, and they planted a bunch of bullshit. But back in the day, you could drive from Aurora to what used to be Plainfield. It was a straight shot. It took 10 minutes. Now it's going to take you half hour because of yuppies and the bullshit. And if you see my little song, Orange Glow, on there, that was about that whole, they stole all the land. They planted bullshit houses that no one lives in. That's another bullshit. But anyway, we had a song about the aliens. And it was an original. And we used to play this song, and we practiced 3 nights a week out there. We shared it with the Plague. If you go to my favorites, you'll see the Plague. Rest in peace, Brother Roach. God takes the good ones. But anyway, so we shared a practice pit with the Plague, and it just, oh, the fun we had. Jesus, God, these kids don't know what they missed out on. They really don't. But anyway, this is how the song went. Driving down the dark, deserted road, traveling on to my humble abode. I was mesmerized by the brilliant glow. It's the aliens, don't you know? I was destined to be captured. I was tortured by the aliens. Fractured, my whole family was fractured. Aliens. You know, it was a thrash band. We were a 3-piece, man. Drums went kind of like that. She was like, she was a funk thrash drummer, man. She was awesome. Then she quit drumming. She said, no, I'm going to be a singer. The bands are hard. But anyway, my bass player, she was pretty sure she was an abductee. And we used to watch, this was back when, Sightings or one of those weird paranormal shows. And a video came on about the scoops. How when they take you, you have a little scoop. Usually out of your leg. That's how they used to scoop you. Now, is it the military doing it? Who knows? I don't want to really weigh in on this one. Anyway, so she said she got captured by the aliens all the time. She had missing time. She said her mom had missing time. You know, they usually do that. They take the one, they take the other, down the ways. She told me, you've been in the ship. They take us when we go to practice. I'm like, you fucking, no, you're nuts. They don't, you know, what the fuck's the matter with you? So one of the times we're driving to practice, and we were driving what used to be a little deserted country road called, what is that road? 111th, I think? We used to be able to just skip to my loo here off Hill Ave. Choo! Just past Wool, or past Heggs there, jump on the 111, whoo. The only business was the Speedway there. We'd pick up a fucking 12-pack or whatever the hell, we'd scrape our change together or whatever. Yeah, we were 16 and we were drunk as fuck. Deal with it. We go to the farm, and where we got really fucked up, all right? And we played music Then we went home and we woke up the next morning, went to work. It was amazing. Anyway, now I dare you to do that. Fucking A, man. They'll put you under the fucking jail. But this was back when people were normal, okay? And I know that they're not normal no more, so you gotta be careful what you say. So we're driving to practice one day, and it's about 6:30, and it was summertime, so, you know, full daylight. And we see a disc. Very obvious. And it's hovering around, because when you're headed there towards Plainfield, there's like there's all kinds of stuff going on there by Braidwood and the armory and such, and this was back when I think Clinton was decommissioning that armory down there. We'll just call it an armory. We know what the fuck that is over there. And this disc is just hovering. And you could see, because I could see it clear as day, before the chemtrailings, you know, when you could see the sky. And there was this disc, and then here they come, one by one, all these black, I think they were like Tomahawks, the helicopters. And we're sitting there as we're driving down 111th, you know, flying, because you could fly down 111th back then, probably about 65. We're just watching this take place, the disc, and then one by one, and we didn't have that little stupid goddamn phones. Thank God we didn't have them things then. So we couldn't take a picture. Ooh! But we seen the shit. I said, wow, man. Them are some black helicopters. Dude, it's a craft. I said, well, yeah, there's that, too. I didn't think I wanted to go jam, you know. I was ready. Band practice, yes. Got to play my Alien song. Oh, we had good songs. We had DUI, need a lawyer. We had all kinds of good ones. We used to play with Vic and the Vacuum Attachments. They took us on tour with them. We did like the college tours back then. And that guy used to sing with a Viking helmet and coconuts and a grass skirt and out of a vacuum attachment. Vic and the Vacuum Attachments. They were awesome. They had songs like The Clapper. They had the Clapper song. Oh, fuck, man. That's when people had fun and they were real people. Where are these people now? Because most of the ones I know are dead. They were on the red list. They had them red lists back then. Dumbasses. All right. They saw people like me back then. They said, no more of this one. That's what they done. So, anyway, we leave. I don't know what time it was. It's probably late. I got to drive her back to my house, and then she drove back to her house. We lived in Aurora. She lived way by the tollway. At least I lived closer to the south end. Not much further away from where I live now. I guess you get comfy and you stick with what you know. So we drove back from there, and sure enough, fucking hell, man, I'm drunk as fuck, so is she. I can outrun this guy, no problem. I had a Camaro, you know. Oh, dude, you better pull over, you better pull over. I'm like, dude, you better pull over. I'm like, man, if I get a fucking DUI, it's your fault, you fucking asshole. I pull over. Cop gets out. I'm like, man, I'm going to jail. This sucks. I'm gonna need a lawyer. This sucks. We had peanut butter. Oh yeah, we're eating peanut butter. You had peanut butter. Back in the day, you carried peanut butter in your car. That way, that takes the alcohol smell off your breath. I'm not kidding. Here comes the disc, man. Here it comes. It stopped over my fucking car. The cop looks visibly shaken as he's coming up to the door with the flashlight, and the bass player's going nuts. Dude, look, she's telling cop, dude, they're for me. They're here to get me. He's like, okay. He's like, do you know why I pulled you over? It's kind of like, you know, I was probably going too fast. And he said, yep. And I said, I should probably get her home, don't you think? He said, yep. And I said, okay, good, we're going. Bye. He let us go, man. That fucker stayed there. I'm not kidding, and we're in Aurora, all right? Well, coming in, you know, I think he pulled me over where, because I thought I could lose him. Anyway, this was in the 80s, people. It was no big deal back then. They didn't go flying. Just never mind. I used to have a lot of friends on the force, contrary to popular belief. I'd go do a show in the bar and race them home. They would make sure I got home. Wasn't that nice? No, they really were making sure I got home. I'd laugh because I'd already be sitting on my porch. Hey, I'm good, you know. Can't do that now. They fixed the streets. I don't know if they've done that in your little town. They fixed our streets. You can't do that shit no more. They've cordoned off the little neighborhoods, see? So they can shut off a neighborhood real easy now. You better have a truck. That's all I know. Anyway, so that's what I got for you. That is one of the stories of my Yoot. I ate the peanut butter. The cop let me go. It's a done deal, see? It's 30 years ago, see? And anyway, it's just my sworn testimony that this is true to the best of my knowledge, so... Sometimes I feel like there is someone looking out for me. And I don't think I was ever tortured by the aliens. I think that was military doing experiments with my friend. Have a nice one.